need you now. The spark is gone and the dark is loud. Just hold me for the night, we can see what still is. Love is hard to find, Can we wait till we see the light? Oh, love and change, it's in your eyes. They sparkle up, then they lie your tie. And in this race, I chase the high until I see the sunrise. Change, it's in your eyes. They sparkle up and they lie your time. And in this race, I chase the high until I see the sunrise. In the world without misery, eternally dreaming about what we couldn't be. We only kept hurting. I would hold you for a lifetime. I'd listen forever. If we can find the right time to be together. To be together. Love and change, it's in your eyes. They sparkle up and they lie your time. And in this race, I chase the high until I see the sunrise. Till I see the sunrise.
I wanna take you to the sky. I wanna take your body. Oh, you got the rhythm that I like. I wanna take your body higher. I wanna take you to the sky. I wanna take you to the sky. I wanna take you to the
know you can see the evil. What? This only top shot sequel. Tight like the gun.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Concord Esports channel. I am your host, Azure Melody, and today I bring with you something that we haven't done before. This is ECAC Singles Grand Finals. Our own player, Atelier V, has made it all the way to singles finals for ECC. I apologize, I said ECAC, but it's ECC. He made it to grand finals. He's up against Deception. So this is going to be a very exciting match that we get to watch. I'm so excited. Atelier V has put in so much work throughout, not only this year, but the past couple of years, and to see it pay off by seeing him get to play grand finals is amazing. Now, unfortunately, I don't know a lot about Deception themselves, but they made it to grand finals, so it is definitely a very good player that will match Atelier V. I'm very excited to see how it will play. I haven't seen a lot of Smash gameplay in a little while, so the fact that I get to come back and see such an exciting match, it's very good for me. Now, ECC, I don't quite know how the ECC brackets are ran, but typically you have band stages, so you rock, paper, scissors, or one person will go first. You ban a stage, other person bans two, then you pick, then from there, the winner of every game will ban two. It is a best of 5, and it's in a, I'm so excited to get into this game. Atelier V is of course going to be playing Duck Hunt. I'm so excited to see some more of that character. Atelier V makes that character who was really thought to be just a low tier, very mid character. He makes them seem phenomenal by continuing to adapt, and like the character is preserved in the meta. He continues to develop the meta. That's the word that I was looking for. And I'm very hyped to see how some of the tools that Duck Hunt uses will be demonstrated here today. I've heard that Deception does play Ike. Ike is a very big heavy sword character, so he's going to be throwing out those large hitboxes, and Atelier V, or I apologize, Duck Hunt can have a hard time getting in with that. Duck Hunt doesn't have any disjoints of his own, meanwhile Ike has quite a lot, so it can be very difficult for Duck Hunt to get in on those. But Duck Hunt also has his own projectiles that can help him get in, especially because Ike can have trouble after being camped out. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this game will unfold and what stages we're going to go to. I believe that we're going to see a lot of Battlefield, so maybe that's where we're going to first. Here in a second, we will cut in. I believe the match is starting. And as a matter of fact, right now it is starting. This is game 1 for Grand Finals, a PS2 start in the classic starter stage for all of Smash Bros. And we see Atelier V already getting set up in the corner, throwing down the gunman, throwing down the can. But Deception gets in, gets a couple of quick hits before Atelier V resets the neutral, finds a straight hit, and just continues to try and get set up. But Deception continuing to apply the pressure with Ike neutral air. Ike neutral air is such a, it is a do-everything move. It is the Swiss Army knife of the Ike toolkit. It leads into everything. It plays neutral. It does so much. Sets up kills. But Atelier V managing to play around it quite wonderfully, as Deception is already up to 100%, and Atelier V is not letting up off of the pressure, trying to find some of these early kills with F Smash, not managing to find them, but continuing to apply pressure with Can even in the end lag. Deception is up to around 120%, but again has managed to get a lot of straight hits on Atelier V to the point where honestly I could probably kill with, I'd say, Nair up air here. Atelier V has to play carefully in order to avoid that. But doesn't quite find the tech chase. I thought he had it there, but not quite finding it. Does continue to reset neutral, and as you can see, like I had mentioned, Ike is having a hard time getting in on all of this set play that Duck Hunt can do. But he has managed to whittle his way in every now and again, but TLAV not letting up off the pressure. The up B out of shield, not quite killing, very close, but TLAV's DI managing to survive, gets back into the corner and has to deal with Ike swinging out that big sword, barely not managing to get back, caught in the end lag of the up B. So, is he going to find the kill off the can? Immediately gets it right back, neck and neck, folks. Very exciting stuff as 2 minutes have passed in the first match. We continue to see the Ike applying pressure, get TLAV stuck onto the platform, but he manages to get away and resume the position he wants to. And I like to note how he does it right under the platform, which makes it so much harder for Ike to approach. He can't just jump directly above and use the neutral air. He has to approach diagonally from the side, so TLAV kind of understands where he's coming from. I really like that awareness. Gets the tech chase but doesn't quite follow up. Goes for the down smash to read a roll in and doesn't find it, but continuing to keep this Ike is really neck and neck because the Ike Deception finds 1 or 2 straight hits and they just turn into so much percent. The Ragnar hits so hard. Ike's sword is just an absolute monster. As we see, it almost took the stock there, but TLAV finds the air dodge to get out. So TLAV manages to win neutral just a lot more by continuing to keep up, and whenever he does win neutral, he'll find the kills with the down throw up air. I believe he had told me that's called the what's up dog, is because it's the DI mix. But the dash attack from Ike, Ike's kill power is so strong. As you see it there, takes the stock at just 90%, and it is a very close game. Ike gets a couple of nairs and finds the string, uses the armor off of up B to keep it up until AV falls through the platform, not finding the punish on the up B, but does resume their position, trying to force out an approach, and Ike will approach, gets the grab into the forward air, and he continues to keep it till AV at ledge. Till AV has to play very careful here. The jab sending him off until AV is stuck in the corner, and Deception is trying to keep him there. Will until AV manage to get back out? He barely finds it, finds the throw, gets a combo, not quite going to connect with the final hit as he continues to even up this percent lead. Ooh, this is a really close game. The side B backer not quite killing. Is Deception dead? No, the up B is going to recover. Super close, tries to get up B and just try and stall, force Atelier V to approach, but Atelier V has the percent lead, and the clock is not going to run out. Atelier V finds the up air, continuing to try and keep Deception in the air, but he forces his way back down, not before getting sent right back due to the can, as you continue to see him play so cautious, doesn't want to overextend all, not gonna find the throw into can, but continues to build up this percent. Duck Hunt might have a kill problem, but around anything at this percent can kill. If we continue to see that Ike manages to find a side B, it just takes one hit from either side. Is the upper going to take it? And Deception gets round one. Oh my, what a game! An absolute nail biter down to the last second. As you see Atelier V getting ready for the next round. They're doing the bans and everything needed to get ready. Wow, what an intense game. It was down to the wire. I was at 180%. Meanwhile, Atelier V, the rage mechanic in this game just continues to prove how useful it is, as the up air killed astonishingly early, and I'd not really say early, my mistake, he was around 120%, but the up air has such high kill power, and TLAV not able to find it, but such a close game, so it comes in with a very strong start. It's really just about which one of these two players is going to adapt first and continue to use their game plan. TLAV found their game plan early on and continued to try and use it step by step, and it really worked against Deception, but Deception managing to find these 1 or 2 stray hits, and they just deal so much percent that even though Atelier V had won neutral 4 different times beforehand, it's even in terms of percent. So it's really close in the regard of Ike just deals so much damage, but Duck Hunt's hard to approach. It is the unstoppable object versus the immovable force. Ike will continue to run into the cans, but Duck Hunt will continue to run away from the Ike. It's just a matter of how many swings does Ike get and how many times does Ike get hit. As we saw, it really was down to the last second there, or last hit, I apologize. So it's going to be very close for both of these players to try and find this. This is a very close game and a very good start to Grand Finals. That was just game number 1. If all of these games are like that, this is going to be an amazing set to watch. So I hope you will continue to stick around and watch how Atelier V is going to play. How is he going to combat this Ike? We know a little bit about how they're playing now, but it's just a matter of how is Atelier V going to adapt? What is he going to do different? And coming into this, what does he need to change? Atelier V is sitting there with all of those thoughts in his head right now as he gets ready for this next game, is banning out a couple of stages. Ike is really good on stages with platforms. As you can saw, the up air just absolutely covers the entire platform. But Atelier V, and I apologize, Duck Hunt also likes these stages with platforms. I mean, Can provides so much pressure just by sitting on top of the platform. There's not a lot that you can do to just flat out approach it, as it controls a lot of space. So understanding that both of these characters like Battlefield, I could see Ike banning Battlefield, I could see Duck Hunt banning Battlefield. It's just a matter of who gets these other stages that they don't necessarily like. Or, you know, you could just keep the stage that you like and deal with the consequence of the other character having an advantage as well. As we get into the second game, Atelier V is down 1, Deception up at the moment, and we see a return to PS2. It worked out fairly well. It was a very close game for both players, but Deception does have a win streak here. Is he going to continue to keep it, or is Atelier V going to force it back to a 1-2? Oh, went for a crazy read with the F smash there, but Atelier V gets out of it, taking a lot of percent. It looks like Deception is playing a far bit more aggressive, trying to combat Atelier V's more passive play, but Atelier V not letting up off of it and continuing to keep this up, as it looks like Deception is continuing to run into them, not managing to find the aggression that he had in the early start. Atelier V continues to keep up the pressure by throwing out these gunmen, throwing out these cans. Wow, dash attack kill! I knew that move killed early, but that was like 80%. That's the scary thing about Ike. Again, these hits hit like a truck, and it takes stocks insanely early. Atelier V has continued to keep up the pressure this entire game and throw everything in the kitchen sink at Ike, but he just continues to walk it off, and it takes 1 or 2 hits. Atelier V has to find this kill soon and is looking for it, tries to get the can, but the side B will knock it away. Atelier V forces Deception right into a corner, trying to approach and get any sort of hit. It's really, I believe that Atelier V's can could sneeze on Deception as it happens there, and Deception's first stock is gone, evening it up. Very, very intense game from both sides as Deception finds the advantage, gets a little bit of damage, but Atelier V again reset the neutral, go back to my platform and continue to play at my neutral. But Deception not letting up off of the areas, continuing to try and find any sort of momentum that he can, as he's evened up the percent lead yet again. Atelier V having to continue to go back to this corner and continue to throw out these projectiles just to try and combat how aggressive Ike is playing. But it doesn't seem to be working out too well for Deception, as he's continuing to rack up further and further percent. The F smash not quite killing. I really thought he had it there, but it's not going to fully take, as it looks like we're having the Ike up very high. Stereotypical for this game. He tries to get the second up there. The frame trap will work. The force back forward air comes out, and Atelier V tries to get a retaliation hit, but not managing to find it. Atelier V in the corner tries to get a kill, but nothing is happening as he resets neutral. The up B right out of hit stun, and it will take the stock. Deception is up a stock. Atelier V just has to take this stock and even it out again. The can will do a little bit of damage to him. Tries to get a hit with the up air, tries to get the F smash, trying to keep Deception in the corner for as long as possible, and he finds the kill, evening it up. But Deception has come into this taking every stock first and taking the last game first. Atelier V has to play careful, has to understand what is going on and how is he going to combat it as he continues to apply so much pressure and might have found it. Deception has not been able to land on the ground. Atelier V continuing to keep the momentum up for as long as possible. It's the F smash. Not quite going to get every connection hit, I apologize, but does find the side B. Deception getting a big string going, tries to get the back air for the kill. Not going to happen as he continues to try and even this up. Atelier V at 62%. Deception gets hit by one clay pigeon back air. It could mean his stock, and Atelier V knows that, so he's trying to play very passive. Force Deception to approach, force Deception to overcommit, and he can take game number 2. But really, it takes just 1 or 2 hits from Deception to take the game, and Atelier V knows that. Is the forward tilt going to take it? And it does! Atelier V managing to even it up, bringing it 1-1. As you can see, that was a hard-fought game. You can see it on his face. He knows how tense this is, and he understands what he needs here and how every little hit counts. As he's continued to try and apply this pressure for as long as possible, he continues to throw out so many projectiles, continues to win neutral so many times, but it takes just 2 hits, and Ike is right back up there with him, making it so stressful because even there at the end, whenever Atelier V had 60% on him, if Ike got, say, Nair back air, the stock was gone. Ike's kill power is insane, and Atelier V understands that and is having to play entirely around how many hits can I take from Ike. It is the countdown before the kill happens. Atelier V managing to bring that game back, though, is going to be very good for morale in general. It's going to be harder for him to have come back if he lost 2 in a row, but he manages to find the second game. I honestly think we have a Game 5 entirely. I think this is a Game 5 game that we are going to see last stock, last hit. These players are evenly matched. You continue to see both of them are around the same percent. They are around the same stocks. So it's going to be a very close game in general. But the matter of who will take it is still up in the air. I honestly have seen how Atelier V is playing today, and I think Atelier V has a very good shot to win this. Deception has to continue to adapt to how Atelier V is using his projectiles, using this space, and creating these situations, or else Atelier V can very well run away with this. Getting into the stage bans here, I noticed that we went back to PS2, which I thought was interesting, but I don't know what we could see here. This is the first stage that I'm assuming Deception has picked. We saw it, and it looks like he's going to small battlefield, deciding not to go to PS2 yet again. Atelier V trying to play a little bit more aggressive and go ahead, get set up, throw down the gunman, throw down the can, and continue to try and apply this pressure. Using the can to control a little bit of space, Deception gets into his bubble and continues to shoot him out with his sword. Atelier V has to reset using the dash attack, gets a little bit of a string with the up airs, but not going to fully connect it into a big can hit, but goes right back into the corner, continues to set it up, finds the F smash, Deception up into the corner. Wow! Ike's side B has no end lag. That was insane as Atelier V tried to grab to punish it. Deception going for a early kill with the down air, not going to find it, and using the can to try and keep up pressure. Atelier V looking for this kill. You see he wants it badly as Ike is up to 135%. The can coming out, trying to get an early kill. I mean, Atelier V was at 60%, and forward tilt sent almost into the blast zone. Atelier V resetting, doesn't find every hit of forward smash, trying to go for the up smash as well, just trying to find any kill here. Will he get it with the back throw? No. Deception DIs to avoid it. The forward tilt finally working, and Deception's first stock goes down. Atelier V at only 82% is going to take 1 or 2 good hits from Ike to even this up, and Atelier V knows that, tries to keep up a little bit of pressure, tries to get something started with the up air, but doesn't fully find it. As he rolls, tries to get set back up into position, the dash attack will take it. Deception, a little bit of rage goes a long way as he takes the stock super early, and Atelier V has to reset and continue to try and build up this percent lead. Up to 58, Deception gets in, not going to find anything far before Atelier V throws him out, but it's 1 or 2 hits and it's all of a sudden right back to even. As Deception gets back onto the stage, Atelier V from across town throws the clay pigeon, manages to keep up the damage, down tilt into forward air, going to send Atelier V off stage. As Deception looks for the edge guard with fair, gets it. Deception is in the lead first time this game, but Atelier V tries to instantly take away the lead with back throw into Can. Not quite going to kill and has to reset, continue to keep these projectiles up. Deception trying to go for anything to force smash, not quite going to connect. Until AV at 0%, so no percent lead for Deception, and he's not going to get it as the back air will take it. AV has evened it up. This is neck and neck, and this is the entirety of this game, and we continue to see it is played out. It's just a matter of who will take game number 3. AV trying to get any sort of lead, trying to get set up, throw down the gunman, throw down the clay pigeon, and just back out after a down tilt or two on shield, set back up and force Deception to approach. We realize how powerful it is if Deception is the one constantly having to approach. Not quite going to fully connect. I'm surprised that gunman hit. The can's gonna hit. Will Deception get back to stage? He does get back to stage, but takes around 100% for it. And until AV is not letting up, has yet to be hit this stock, and he is looking for the kill. Now goes for the up airs. Deception flubbing a grab after the F smash. Until AV needs one good hit here, and he can take it. Deception having to try and play a little bit more cautious, but is at 140%. The up air not quite going to connect. Until AV resetting back into the corner, force Deception away, gather a little bit of space, and the can will send away yet again. Not quite going to be able to kill for a while as Deception gets one hit. Very scary, but until AV manages to land back onto the ground, does the forward throw, not quite going to land into the can, and Deception gets back on the stage. The can was on the stage! I had no clue it would kill there! And until AV finds it, the pop-off from Until AV, you see it in the camera there, he finds the kill and takes game number 3. Oh, what a nail-biter. Again, these two are neck and neck. It is close between the two of them. It's really just a matter of who gets what they need first. Does Deception get the nair first, or does Atelier V get the percent lead due to the projectiles first? Oh, and Atelier V winning 2 in a row. Deception has to come into this next game deciding how will he combat this. Atelier V managed to take game number 2. Game number 3, he's on game point. Deception has to win this next one or he is out, and Atelier V takes it for ECC, Grand Finals. I don't know what we could see from Deception come out here. It could be a number of things, but Atelier V is in a good place. He's won the last 2, and he won fairly strongly in that last game, only taking 60%. Deception has to come into this, has to change something if he's going to combat how Atelier V is playing. We saw a little bit more aggression come out from him there, but didn't manage to find anything major off of it. Again, Atelier V just continues to reset, goes back to his corner where he wants to be, and continues to apply the pressure from even across the map. He is all the way over here, and he continues to keep it up. So it's a matter of how will Deception counteract this, and will Atelier V be able to continue to keep it there? We see him in the stage banning process there, getting ready for this. He is hyped up for it. He understands and he wants it. Gives a little peace sign to the camera there before possibly the game point for ECC singles. Is he going to take it? Atelier V gets ready to play, and Deception has been very formidable throughout all of this. Again, it has been neck and neck, last stock, last hit almost for most of these games. As we get ready for the next game, we see him pick out the music, get ready for this, has to get into that headspace, and we get into the possible game point for ECC Grand Finals. Who will take it? Will it be Atelier V, or will Deception force a game number 5? Back to small battlefield we go, as we see Atelier V playing a little bit more aggressive and going right back into that corner, ducking right under the can, and finds the up air, gets a little bit of percent, manages to find the can, and continues to keep the combo up, 69%, and he's managing to keep it up further, 82%, finds even more. Atelier V has not been hit yet, and he continues to keep the pressure up. Deception has to go back into the corner. Atelier V poking him out with the forward tilt. Tries to get a side B to set up for a kill, but will get punished for it. Though he goes right back onto stage and continues to apply this pressure with the projectiles. Deception poking him out, using the down tilt, using the forward tilt. Ooh, Atelier V gets hit by a meaty up smash, but not going to take his stock. It does even out that gap a little bit. Atelier V up to 90%. Sniping Deception out of the air, preventing the ledge trap. But again, it takes one dash attack from Deception here. Atelier V knows that, and he's just going to poke him out. He's going to outrange him with his forward smash. Atelier V is up a stock, but it's not by a major stock. The percent lead is just a little bit, not quite going to take it with the dash attack, and Atelier V lands a little aggressively, continues to keep it up, 64%, and Deception back into the corner, has to try and wiggle their way out. They'll find it, but Atelier V just goes right back into the other corner and continues to zone. Deception having such a tough time getting in, and Atelier V will lose the first stock for this match after another side B comes out, but still, 83% extra credit is not bad at all, and he's not letting up with it there, using the F smash to try and take the stock. Now he needs it now, and he does get hit by the grab. Deception getting a little bit of a juggle situation. Atelier V recovering high, manages to get back onto the stage, and is trying to keep up the pressure, throwing out the projectiles. He's in his zone, and he's trying to stay there for as long as possible before sniping Deception out of the air, calling him out, and continuing to apply some percent. Tries to get the back air, not quite going to connect for the kill. Ooh, Deception gets a dash attack, but in return will take a can. Atelier V trying to poke it out, tries to get the shield poke with the up smash, but not quite going to get it. As Deception finds the up B, first time that we had seen it this game, Atelier V gets caught off guard by it, takes his second stock. Deception is in the lead, but it takes one good hit from Atelier V to close out the second stock. It is game point for Atelier V, and it is about to be stock for stock, 1-1. If Atelier V can find this, the up air is applying pressure, sends him off stage, doesn't quite get the snipe. Deception letting it go early. Gunman not quite going to kill the can again, just letting go of these side Bs just a little early, but it doesn't matter if he catches you in the middle of up B. It is a one stock to one stock if Atelier V can take it, but takes quite a lot of percent. Deception getting a little string, and Atelier V stuck in the corner, managing to get their way out, doesn't find a full setup as Deception is keeping up this pressure. Again, just going right on top of Atelier V, throwing out these aerials to try and call out anything, but Atelier V calls him out, gets the up air, just trying to reset, but takes 1-2 hits up into the blast zone. Deception needs this stock now, he understands it, the down tilt, and he messes it up. Oh, he messed it up. Deception messed up the down tilt back air, and Atelier V will punish him so hard for it, not only getting back to stage, but keeping up the percent. Atelier V is at 100%, and Atelier V can take this right now. Deception trying to find anything at all to take this kill, but Atelier V realizes, gets back in the corner, throws out these projectiles, trying to get the kill, baits out the air dodge, not quite going to get the direction, and he's back into the corner, throwing out the projectiles. Deception finds the forward tilt, not quite going to kill. He's stuck in the corner again. Atelier V gets back, forward throw, not quite going to kill. Atelier V has to try and combat, again, doesn't have tan, forward air, is gonna take it. Oh, what a tense game, and he's brought it to a game 5. Atelier V still has us one more game. One more. We are in a game 5. I knew it would be a game 5. And Atelier V has to find the last game. It is neck and neck. Every little bit counts. This is what a match to be at. Oh, Deception managing to continue to keep up the pressure, and he almost finds a kill early on, but Atelier V falling out of the down tilt back air, him messing it up slightly, almost cost him the game, demoralized him. Atelier V almost managing to bring it back, but the forward air will take it. Atelier V comes into this knowing how important this is. This is the last game. He doesn't have a game lead to come back into this, and we might see a new stage come out here. I've been thinking about it. We've seen PS2, we've seen Small Battlefield. What are we going to see for the last game? I really don't know. We might see the same 2 stages again. We could see PS2, as Atelier V has picked PS2 every single time, but we're not going to waste any time thinking about it. We're right back into it for game number 5, neck and neck. Both players need just one game, and Atelier V has going to go ahead and start. I apologize. Throws out the up airs, calling him out in the air. We see it trying to get a little bit set up. It looks like he's playing a little bit more aggressive, trying to call out Deception's aerials. Ike has really good aerials, and Atelier B just trying to get them out of there as early as possible. Using the forward air to try and hope their way in, but the gunman will come out there, going to save Atelier B from taking any more percentage. He's only taken 8. Atelier B trying to play a little bit more passively. Deception understanding that he has to try and find his way into this, backs out a little bit, tries to see how is Atelier B applying this pressure, and finds their way in, getting the jab and getting this ledge trap situation. Ike is really good at ledge trapping, as we see Deception be deceptionally good at it, continues to apply it, and the up B will come out. Continuing to keep it up, the Nair will knock Ike away as Atelier B tries to get set back up again, but again playing just ever so slightly more aggressive as he continues to throw out these projectiles, keeping it up against Deception, but the dash attack will bring him to 67 as he continues to have to find his way back. The can will call him out. Deception trying to get a grab but doesn't find it. The can trying to reset yet again and play this long game, force Deception to approach you, force him to make these mistakes. As he tries to find the F smash to take it early, the can will knock him away. Not going to find the grab to punish the side B, and can is gone again. Deception controlling a lot of the stage, but Atelier B finds his way back with the side B and just has to continue to try and keep his position for as long as possible. The gunman assisting him in that after Atelier B misses the grab, and it looks like the gunman not quite going to take the stock, uses the can, not finding the up air, but Deception will find the up B, taking the first stock, but Atelier B is not far behind. It takes 1 or 2 good hits from Atelier B to take this. The can will not do it, but continuing to keep up the pressure. Deception is in the corner, has to jump to get out, and jumps right into the up air. Atelier B only taking 17% neck and neck at the moment, and he finds a combo to start it out, giving him the percent lead just by 20 though. Deception trying to find their way in with these nairs, finds the up air, gets it into a back air, but it sends Atelier B right into a prime spot where he's going to hold for a little bit and try and call Deception out of the air. Using the gunman to try and apply that pressure, the double nair into up air, going to send Atelier B up into the top, but manages to find his way back down, trying to get a kill with the down smash, finds the grab into the can, continuing to set back up again. Atelier B trying to call him out in the air, but realizing whenever he can't get it, backs out, back into his position, and the back air is not quite going to take it there. Ike at 105%. Atelier B would like a little bit more percent to be on Ike as he gets off the stage to try and get back, use the can. Deception goes ahead and takes the stock. It looks like we had a controller DC, but he's right back in it as Deception finds a little bit of percent to start out with. Atelier B has to land and get this back for the game 5. Deception is walking away and continuing to keep Atelier B out of the stage. He finds the can to get back onto the stage, continues to set up, trying to find the momentum. The can will knock him off of the stage. The up air not quite going to take it, drops down with the back air. Atelier B at 93% goes for the down air, not going to get it, using the can, tries to trade it into the F smash. The Deception is looking for an up B. Atelier B knows it, grabs him out of it, trying to get the up air to take the stock. It takes 1 hit from Deception. Atelier B has a whole stock left to fight, but not giving up, continuing to try and find it with the grab. Not going to find up smash, not going to connect. Taking the forward tilt. Atelier B off stage. No! Not quite going to be able to take it, and Deception will be the ECC Finals champion. Atelier B put up an amazing game, being able to bring it not only to Game 5, a very strong Game 5, as it was neck and neck the entire game, as we saw Atelier B fight their way through so much of Ike's aerials, managing to get it to a Game 5 and a very strong Game 5 to end up as 2nd place. But Atelier B played phenomenally, and we love to continue to see our players strive in their singles brackets. We don't see a lot of the singles brackets here at Concord, but a lot of our players are doing them. Atelier B had to fight through a lot of tough opponents, including some of Concord's very own, in order to get here. So we congratulate Atelier B for making it to Grand Finals and playing such a great game. I have been your host, Azure Melody. I'm glad that you all had joined us for ECC Singles Grand Finals. We appreciate all of your time, and we hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you will join us here in like an hour for the Fortnite Trio Builds Grand Finals. Have a great day.
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm Shaqin'. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 bomb. Feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb.
I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna.
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm Shaqin'. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb. Dip, slide, when I wanna dive. Hit it to the rhythm all day and night. Raising the vibe, ain't no wasting the time. Gotta shoot my shot till I get what I like. Shawty really wanna fuck in the moment. Little homie looking bad, never got lost. When the pop song, girl go pop